G'day viewers, welcome once more to the Profile Police, where we have some feedback from you, the viewers, some examples of profiles to look at, and look, hopefully some edification. Now this first one was a joke one, someone sent that a friend of theirs did. And I will actually show you the picture. We always say we won't show you the picture. It's because it's not real. It's a stock photo of some buff male model.
He's very buff.
And I would love to hear what sort of reactions he got from that, because he's clearly just he's bored and wants to do a prank on a dating site. It's like, how could I possibly compete with a beautiful guy such as myself, you're saying? Well, the truth is, you can't. But don't stress, because being the most desirable man on earth doesn't mean I'm the most shallow. Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to run through my requirements for you. And then he goes through, very specific with height, weight. He's actually pretty reasonable. There's quite a range in there.
No, the breasts have to be perky though. No sagging. Yeah. No sagging.
But they can be anywhere from small to large. So long as they're perky.
That's his minimum requirements. Then he's got his preferred requirements.
Oh, then he gets more specific.
Yeah, so really he wants you to match. So please try and up your utmost to match my preferred requirements. Otherwise, the bare minimum will have to do. What I'd like to talk about now is my love of the female personality. I can listen to a woman talk for hours about their hobbies and interests, such as dishwashing and causing car accidents, and never feel like I'm bored. In closing, I'd like to say that if you do not make it through my screening process, then please don't feel bad. Cheer up. But please don't try again, perhaps because it will undoubtedly cause more grief and heartache for you and a considerable waste of my time if I have to reject you twice or more. Come get me, girls.
Yes.
I love it. What I would love to know, and in fact I might have to do this myself at some point, is just how many people actually just winked him or nodded him. Or I think actually this looks like it's on Oasis because there's a little locked picture. Yeah, it's Oasis by the look of the icons. So yeah, how many people contacted this member without actually reading it? Because seriously, if anyone contacted you from that, you'd go, oh, you fucking dicks!
Yes, like, what sort of self-destructive personality do you have to go for someone like that? But he was clearly just having a bit. It is tempting. I want to like do this on, you know, Adult Matchmaker.
Well, but I had an orangutan up on Adult Matchmaker, and she was into outdoor sex, nudity, and mangoes, and she got a lot of contacts. But they were the best people on Adult Matchmaker because they actually got that it was a joke and they thought it was funny, and they went, look, obviously I have no interest in having sex with your orangutan, but I thought you were pretty hilarious, and yeah, so the orangutan was cool. It got a bit weird when somebody from Indonesia like really did want to. No, they didn't. It's all right. I'm joking. It didn't happen. Okay, we've got a lovely lipstick lesbian now.
Yes, this is like a friend of ours who's, if I remember rightly, she's actually submitted us a profile before, and she's modified it based on our feedback.
Oh, okay. So we didn't tell her to spell correctly?
Okay. Yeah, look, Chelsea's gonna go out there and say, look, if your personality is to spell hey with a double Y and my as in M.
Oh, what is this double Y thing? I'm getting texts from my dates with the double Y thing. Is this a youth thing?
Look, I guess, when you do that, you close yourself off to a certain sort of person. It's as simple as that. And if that's okay with you, that's fine.
But it's closing yourself off without them getting to know you. They're making assumptions about your personality from that, when actually, yeah, okay, once you're texting maybe you do that, but not in your profile. This is like an advertisement going into the newspaper. Imagine, and it has to be grammatical and it has to be proper. I'm sorry, but it needs to be nice and pretty.
Yeah, I get particularly with younger people, you might think, oh, if I make it look too uptight, people my age aren't going to be into it. Trust me, simple, basic grammar and spelling isn't uptight, and people don't notice it.
Yes, people aren't going to criticise you for it. Try and express your personality with your words, not with your spelling and your lols, okay? I know we sound old-fashioned for this, but good grammar and good spelling don't eliminate anybody. Whereas double hey and there's a couple that definitely have to be actual mistakes, and there's no capitals and blah. I know it's cute, but it's not.
Seriously think about it, because it can work against you.
All right.
Now, in terms of who you're after, you do have a lot of any, as in you're you're not being restrictive on people.
Which is good.
Which is fine. Look, you've done a couple key ones. You've got an age range and within an area of where you live, which makes sense. The fact that you've put occasionally drink clearly means if someone's a mad partying alcoholic, they shouldn't contact you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, that's all okay. You've got your interests in there.
Where we seem to have used proper grammar and proper spelling. What's going on there? Can you just... Oh, you have to choose them from a list on this one, I bet.
Probably.
See, and again, it just shows a disparity between your interests and you think...
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and even your little seeking bit here, you've done a bit more correct grammar and spelling. So do it in the intro. It's the first thing someone says, and it is not a great idea for someone to draw a negative conclusion from the first moment they look at your profile. Seriously, the correct grammar doesn't make you look uptight. People don't even notice it. They do notice when you do it another way.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, there are some people who will be more attracted to that, but you're closing yourself off from a bunch of people.
now also in your seeking, you've actually put more about yourself, which I would again put back up into the about yourself area and concentrate on talking about them in the seeking bit.
In fact, copy that bit about you from your seeking and put it up, replace it with a bit up the top, and then talk a bit more about the sort of things. And look, from the list of things you're looking for, you're not a judgmental person, you're not really limiting yourself, but even explore it for yourself. What do you like most in people? It doesn't have to be looks, it doesn't have to be physical, it doesn't have to be shallow, but there must be something you like most in someone, so put that there.
Yeah, and say you're looking for someone who likes to do things, but you've put it in the personal rather than the subjective, or objective. So I'd do that. Oh look, Boo's here. Hello,
Say
Boo.
hello. Yes, do you approve, Boo? Yes. So,
but yeah, look, you're cute, you're adorable, you're sweet, you're fun, you're bubbly. Let that come out, but not so much with the spelling.
yep.
Okay.
All right.
It'll be fun.